to another exciting edition of NWA Main Event Wrestling. I'm Lee Tidwell and Sean Neal. And Sean, big show we have today. The Heartbreakers. Questions will be answered about them and the Devils. What about Desiree choosing the side of the family? A lot of things going on in today's television.
2 weeks now, and you haven't said anything about the new set I got built for us.
You pay for this?
I didn't pay for it. It's in the budget, and we got to get your shirt ironed.
I'm sorry, I couldn't afford one. Anyways, big show cut up. Hot Chocolate Corey Williams on the show today, the NWA Mid-America Heavyweight Champion. Also, the Mortons and the Devils, the Heartbreakers, Player and Buzzed Up. The Syndicate crew, man, they've been on a roll here in NWA Main Event. And Chris Sanders will be on the show today with Joey Lucci. Well, here's Chris.
My name.
The Spotlight.
Your shirt needs ironed.
What are you doing up here? We're trying to do it open, getting ready for the television show, and you come in here?
I'm Spotlight Chris. Oh my gosh, there's Mikey Wood.
What?
Oh man.
You okay, Lee?
Man,
Don't bump your head.
Mike Porter calls.
Chris Gatlin's good. Mike Porter calls?
He calls and says, we need ratings. Chris Sanders, jump over here. So that's why I thought I'd come up.
Well, it's great to have you here. Mike Woods will be on the show. No, Lee. Mike will be on the show. Mike, come on out. Well, don't bump your head. I know you got a head problem. Chris Gatlin's going to be on the show. Tommy Capone and the living legend, Gypsy Joe. Are you ready to go?
Let's go. We'll be right back.
Mikey Woods. I love that.
I guess you're just going to sit here, aren't you, Sanders?
Yeah, why not? I felt it'd be perfect to grace you with my presence during the show.
It's perfectly fine that you are. I feel honored that I'm sitting next to somebody rated in the PWI 500.
Exactly.
Tommy Capone and Eric Darkstorm started off here NWA Main Event Wrestling. And what you think about the Portertron 5000 behind you?
That's pretty nice. It'd be better if there was a big picture of me right there.
No, that
I agree.
As Tommy Capone and Eric Darkstorm, as I said, Darkstorm go behind there with a hammerlock into the side headlock. Darkstorm been here a couple of times and made a pretty fair showing, and didn't he get a victory over you, Chris?
No.
Go behind there by Tommy Capone. Capone working over the arm and a reversal there by Darkstorm. And Chris Sanders, what about last Saturday night in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee? You lost your X Division Championship to Nadas.
Let's straighten this out right here, Lacey. I did not lose. I was scheduled to defend the belt in Columbia, Tennessee. I defended it. I pinned him, and I went to Lawrenceburg to look for better competition, and he just happened to follow me along, and it was a big fluke. That's all that was.
You weren't even supposed to wrestle Nadas. You were supposed to go against Justin Sane.
I don't know.
Justin Sane suffered that concussion last week on television at the hands of Spotlight Chris Sanders. He was hoping that he couldn't have a match and he would be able to just have a free ride last weekend. Instead, Nadas stepped up, took the opportunity, and took your belt away.
Well, I wasn't even listening to you, Lee. I'm sorry. You need to go back under the table.
Don't you have a match coming up?
Oh, yeah, I do. I think I need to go get ready for that. I'll see you later.
Spotlight Chris Sanders on his way back to get ready for his match. In the ring, Tommy Capone and Eric Darkstorm. Tommy Capone hasn't really been the same since he lost the television championship.
Actually, I see a brand new attitude with Tommy Capone. A little meaner, a little feistier.
Like I said, he hasn't been the same. Hard to the corner, cartwheel, going for the back elbow, and Darkstorm out of the way to kick right between the eyes by Eric Darkstorm on Tommy Capone.
As Eric hasn't been here for a couple of weeks, I talked to him earlier today, and he said he's been watching our show on streaming video, so he's been able to keep up with what everyone's doing and what their moves are, so he can get out of the way with things like that.
Stomping away on that left leg, working the left knee of Tommy Capone, and very smart here by the youngster Darkstorm, taking a part of the body and working on it like he is here.
Tommy's going to have to work a lot harder because later on tonight he's taking on Jason Kane, and when you take on Jason Kane, you got Charming Charles in the corner.
Charming Charles, very dangerous on the out. Kind of reminds me of Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Trying for the dragon screw, and Tommy Capone partially blocking that, but then right into the working the knee once again is Darkstorm.
Very, very strong competitor. Look at that, old school, just taking the legs out, so Tommy can't do his little springboard elbow there on him.
Big night tonight, Columbia, Tennessee, Freddy's Auction House's Sportatorium. As Eric Darkstorm stomping away on Tommy Capone. And don't forget, next Saturday, 12 o'clock noon bell time, Chapel Hill, Tennessee. Big day of action in Chapel Hill. Then next Saturday night back in Columbia. Big drop kick there. Grazed the top of the head, but enough to take off that limp leg. Now for the cover, and gets that right shoulder up was Capone.
Tommy Gunn's not going to help Tommy Capone on this one. Looks like Eric is really...
Well, he puts all his weight on that left leg for the Tommy Gun with that knee gone. Eric Darkstorm, very smart here. He has to be watching a television show to know about this. Taking that left leg out basically rendered a Tommy Gun useless.
Looks like he's going to prove to Mike Porter that Eric Darkstorm belongs right here at NWA main event.
Harden to the corner. Darkstorm now rolling there, going, oh! Kicking right in the temple.
That was
Man.
sweet.
It's the Shining Wizard there by Darkstorm right upside the head. And Capone, man's in trouble here.
Fantastic. Well, the crowd's getting behind Tommy, but I think it's too late for Mr.
Tommy Capone last week scheduled to take on Joey the St. Luciano. Corey Williams messing all that up. And then you saw last week Tommy Capone in the ring with the microphone, and he was arguing, saying that he didn't have a match. And since
well, actually, he had a match, but he was supposed to take on
match.
Joey. He was supposed to take on Joey Luciano, and Corey broke up that match. That match had to be scrubbed.
So Tommy Capone wanting another match and got one. Roll up there by Capone, and kick out there by Eric Darkstorm. Darkstorm back up to his feet now, taking Capone, backs him in, whips him across, reversal there by Capone. Darkstorm now off the ropes, comes off, blocks the hip toss, punch to the gut, going for the backslide, got him down, referee down for the cover two, and kick out there by Capone. Darkstorm back up to his feet. Capone now going for the clothesline. Go behind there by Darkstorm. Up against the ropes, comes off. Going for the roll-up. Got him down. 1, 2, and Capone kicks out. Darkstorm against the ropes, comes off, ducks the clothesline. It's Capone. Capone, oh, he hit him with the Tommy Gun. How did he hit him with the Tommy Gun? Off that injured left knee, 2. Hits over 3 count. And the winner with the Tommy Gun, Tommy Capone. We'll be right back.